Alright, what's up all? Welcome you back to a little more XCOM 2 action here. We just recently lost, if you're missed last episode, we recently lost two good looking. It was a brutal death, a terrible death for the man. Ended up turning into like a gestation sack for the chrysalids, and two of them eventually just ripped out of his ripped out from the inside of the man. And I have a theory that he was awake, conscious for it all. Yes, terrible, bad business, bad business. He will be remembered and honored for his service here. Yes. Anyway, guys coming back from last mission, a lot of them. I mean, it wasn't. I don't think the mission was overly difficult, but it was just that final standoff with the gatekeeper and trying to get there to save the civilians so that I could bring in the success on that retaliation strike and not lose contact with that region in particular. You know, trying to push up there against those forces, and with the faceless one springing up and that gatekeeper unleashing some serious damage per attack with that new attack that we had yet to see. I mean, it was a tough wrap on that. So a lot of guys came back injured. Even Glenbow, the mighty Colonel Bow, came back shaken. So, and he was instrumental in ensuring that success was had. Anyway, it's time to move on. I've got the plasma rifle being researched here. I've got the war suit in the proving grounds. I don't have anybody training right now. I'm not looking too bad for supplies, but I did just spend a fair amount.
Hello, Commander.
I mean, what I'm thinking is I could potentially recruit somebody, but the recruits for the rest of the month are coming in at 50 supplies apiece, which I think is just too much right now, you know, because I do have other things that need to be purchased, including a couple of squad upgrades here. We've got the Gremlin Mark III that I need to have come in. Now, that's not too expensive. In fact, I'm going to drop the 75 on that, and I probably should have done that before we set off on the last mission. And, of course, we've got this Hellweave, 2 chrysalid corpses, and 65 supplies. And this thing will... this offers a real nice amount of protection. Well, I'm not sure how much protection it's going to offer, but its bonus is that it grants a 100% chance to set any attackers, any melee attackers, on fire. And so any chrysalids that come in close range and try and dish off a little melee damage to that person in particular is going to get set ablaze. Not only that, but some of the damage is going to be reflected back to him as well, you know. So this is a pretty cool little vest to have developed. I don't know if I'm going to spend the money on it right now though, just because I am hurting for supplies. But power's starting to look a little light. Contacts aren't too bad, but I do have the ability to upgrade the power relay. What's this going to cost me? The Illyrium conduit, if I were to go that route with it, would be 150 supplies, 20 crystals. Now that's not too bad, and is that going to produce 9 more power? That's the thought I'm having here. That's what it looks like. That may be enough, you know. I could go that route. I'm not hurting for power just yet, but I would like to get a defense matrix built, so I'm going to need some power before that happens as well. Now then, so once the plasma rifle's done, I guess we're going to get back to the Shadow Chamber and start researching both the gate and the encrypted data that we retrieved from the Codex Brain. And for the time being, I guess we can just move on. We'll head up to the bridge. I think we're getting to about the point where it's time to go for the jugular, you know. So we've got a battle site to investigate here. Some alloys and crystals. Because, you know, we've brought them back a couple of times now to this midway point, and now it's just time to tip the scales in our favor, you know. So finding a way to push forward for this facility, and then hopefully finding another one, is probably what I'm going to push forward for here, and try and focus on. Alright, so, but first things first, I guess. Well, what should I do here? We've got the battle site right there. That's a 5-day scan. I don't know if I'm necessarily needing alloys and crystals, although the crystals are probably going to be mighty valuable. Alloys, maybe not so much. Is that what the Illyrium is? Is it the crystals? I think that's what it is, 65. I may have enough time Well, you know what? I've got a bit of a, a couple of contacts that need to be made over here. It may be best to go this route. Supply drop is 16 days off, and it would be nice to have the additional income from these two regions. So I think I will head straight for that.
As of right now, we don't have enough intel to get a solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
That's fine. You know what we'll do then? I'll get the relay comm up here in New Brazil. And the way I'm reading these now is that I have to make contact with two regions, or both regions in the area. That's represented by the bars. And then I have to, the little dots represent the towers. So however many dots there are how many towers that need to be established in that region, on that continent. You know, at least that's how I'm understanding it. You can see we've got, and then again, maybe I'm wrong about that. No, that's precisely the way it's working. I just wanted confirmation somewhere that there were going to be two dots on a region where I didn't have any towers up. So that's precisely how it's going to work. So if I were to get a tower up here in New Brazil... Oh, wow. I don't have the supplies. Alright, well, I guess maybe... Well, what do I do here, then? Do I make a trip for the black market? Damn it, Glenn. Glenn, you should have just been happy to join the Resistance, not been charging me an arm and a leg for your services, sir. Anyway, let's see here. I could head to the black market, sell a little intel to try and pick up some supplies. I'll take a look and I'll see what they have there. If I can get like 100 intel for 15 supplies, or something like that, or 100 supplies for like 15 intel, I'd be quite pleased. We've got 161 supplies for just too much intel. Well, you know what I'll do is I'll start selling some stuff. What are they looking for here? Advent officer corpses, Advent trooper corpses, and mine shield stores. I could get rid of my mine shield. I haven't used the damn thing in such a long time now. Where is it? I guess it's at the top of the list. I've got a healthy supply of these trooper corpses, though. I could probably cut through half of my my supplies there. Maybe do 4 officer corpses. There's 92. Do I sell the mine shield? They're very interested. They really want this. I don't even use the bloody thing. You know. Yeah, let's get rid of it. I haven't equipped the thing in so many missions now. I could definitely get rid of a few alloys, I think. I don't need to be floating 260. I think I'll try and get rid of, we'll level things off at 200. And I'll have some decent supplies coming in here. And this may be coming back to bite me in the ass, I don't know. Find out in time. Alright, 306 supplies coming in. That'll do. Oh, look at this. The Shadow Broker achievement coming in. For all my wheeling and dealing. Yes. Rorgard taught me how to do that. Yes, he did. Before he fell. You will be forever remembered, Dovahkiin. Yes, you will. Anyway, let's move on. What was I doing? Oh, I want to get a radio relay up in here in New Brazil. Alright, 125 supplies. I wonder if it costs more. Let's look at this for a second. I never erected one here in West Africa. And I wonder if I had erected one in West Africa, if the one in New Brazil would have cost a little less. I wonder if it works like that. Anyway, I'm not sure. We'll get this done. We'll get this done, though. We've got a fair amount to do, but I do want to push forward. I feel like we've reached a point now with the team, with the squad. We've got most of the guys are in there. There are still a few missing. I can't believe Drew Maximus hasn't shown up yet. You know. But yeah, there's still a few guys missing. And there's the war suit coming in. That's wonderful. I don't think I have any more cores. And look at this, the experimental powered weapon. As our tech has continued to evolve in lockstep with our understanding of the alien zone designs, it should now be possible to fabricate even more powerful weaponry for our heavy armor suits. That's nice to know. And I may be able to get that without a core, although I think mostly everything in the proving ground costs me a core to develop. I could be wrong, though. And let's see, I have no cores. The only thing that doesn't is a skulljack. Have I built a skulljack recently? Do I have a second one? Let me see here.
Commander?
No, where the hell is it? Oh, I guess well, I don't even know. You know what? I don't think I ever did I? We'll go back to the proving ground then, and I will spend a little bit on the Skulljack, because it could be a good way to skull mine some of these officers if I can do it, and figure out where black sites, you know, because I do want to make a push. That was what I was trying to say before those pop-ups arrive.
Sounds good, Commander.
Let's
I'll
do
let
it.
you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And that'll give me a boost. I want it on a hacker as well, because I think the Skulljack actually boosts the hacker's abilities, natural abilities. But anyway, what I've been trying to say is that I really do want to make a push to try and, you know, wipe the Avatar project progress out entirely, and wipe out these bloody aliens, or at least make a push for it. You know what I bloody well did? Oh no, that's what I wanted to do. All right, I was gonna say there for a second. I did it all ass backwards and spent an obscene amount of intel to make contact with the New Brazil, but no, we were just building the tower there. We can head for New Mexico. Gonna cost me 30 intel now at this point. Ultimately, what I've been trying to spit out is that I think the team has finally reached a point, maybe a plateau. I wouldn't say necessarily a plateau, but we've reached a point where I feel pretty confident in the guys we've got and the tech we've developed to go up against what the aliens have to offer, you know, and to just kind of push forward and bring some sort of completion to this campaign, if possible. I may be getting ahead of myself. I'm not really sure, but anyway, okay. So Hasashi has gotten his insanity ability trained. Let's see here. That fuse would be pretty awesome. That fuse would be pretty awesome. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Who's in their train? Okay, so yeah, Scorpion's right back in. There he is without his mask on. He looks a little funky, I have to admit. I think it was the best I could do with what I had to work with. Although with the new faceplates, I may be able to get him a head wrap, you know. That would be better suited for his character. I doubt it, though. We'll see. I might look into it. Let's finish making contact. Let's get this done. Zed has learned to dominate. To dominate his foes. Yes, he has. I think, do I want to keep him in there, or do I want to go with somebody else now at this point? I think... let's get, he's listed as a warrior now, by the looks of things. That I have to imagine is a disciple. We'll keep them out of training for the time being. I will come in here. We'll go with Solus with Poison Ivy. And back to the bridge we go. Alright. 3 days to make contact, and the dark event. What's happening? How? How did this happen? How did this slip through? Unbelievable. Oh, damn it. Unless that was on the table as some sort of... I mean, I remember uncovering it.
If we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
I'm working on it, Bradford. I'm working on it. Alright, and you can see it. Now, as I'm reading this now, I have a feeling that this is where the minor breakthrough took place. And it looks like that's 2 bars worth now. So yeah, okay, I understand how I'm reading those. So that's 2 bars that we're going to knock this down if I can get in there. Wow, I don't know how they slipped that minor breakthrough in. You know, before actually I was able to get up here and take care of these guerrilla ops. Or try and counter them. Let's have a look and see what I have left to deal with it there. Yeah, we've only got the 2 on the table. So I'm baffled by that, I really am. This one is going to counter the alien cipher. This is going to increase all intel costs by 100%. And the other one is the alloy padding. You know, at this point, I think I want to counter the other one. Although I could use the engineer. What was the prize on this one? A scientist. Yeah, I don't want the intel costs going up as I continue to try and push forward here. For this and future black sites, the one I'm trying to target right now. Although this, it will be a couple of weeks before they actually initiate it, so I could in fact make contact with East you know, whatever it was, the Eastern United States. This is going to be very difficult. Try and shut this down. I mean, even so long as I'm building towers, the intel cost isn't really going to exceed 60 intel. As long as I'm building towers as I go. And I really do need a new engineer as I continue to expand the facilities and upgrade them. Shit, this might be a wrong choice, but I'm gonna go with this. We'll try and shut down the alloy padding and grab ourselves this engineer. What are we dealing with here? Andromedon, Elite Trooper, Elite Shield Bearer, Codex, the Sectoid, Sectopod, Elite Lancer, and that's the lesser of two evils. What the hell do we have to deal with on this end? Elite Officer, Elite Lancer, Elite Shield Bearer, Andromedon, Codex, Sectopod, and Argon. Wow. Alright, this is what I'm going with right here. Confirm it. Let's do it.
Setting course for Sector 16, Indonesia.
I'm still baffled about how it is they managed to get that minor breakthrough in before this counter-op took place, you know, because that's what's really throwing me for a loop. Anyway, what was I dealing with here again? I know we're gonna have a sectopod out there. Who's healthy and ready to go? Lenbo's down, Matt's gone, so I'm gonna have to bring Shen out. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna want the Hoffer since we've got a sectopod. And I'm probably going to want a second hacker, you know. And Skeet just doesn't have the combat protocol. I gave it to Ace. Fury's got it. Is Fury still kicking, or have we lost Fury? I don't even know at this point. No, he's still there. He's still there. If it's a choice between Fury and Ace, though, I gotta go with Ace, obviously. Alright, now I need some sort of sniper. I could try and bring Riley out for a little more action. He was the only one that walked off the battlefield intact. We got old Hertzie. Well, let's grab Hertz and let's see here. We'll get Faiz out there. Am I going to need any sort of? I mean, I could certainly use. You know what I'm hurting for is now it's down to a choice. Do I go with heavy explosives, or do I go with a psyop of some kind? I think I have to go heavy explosives here. Fiji's out for 6 days. Could grab Space Cadet here, though. Alright, let's roll with that. And let's get some people outfitted accordingly. That advanced stock might not be too bad. I'll slap that on there for Faiz. And let's see what this war suit's gonna look like.
We're calling this
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
The war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That's pretty awesome. Does he get the oh, he does get the wrist-mounted weapon with it. That is a real sleek addition. I'm digging that. All right, Faiz, there you go. That's your little gift for coming in so late. We'll outfit you in that for this round here. Give him the shredder gun, and I'd better let's give him the Oh, you know what the beauty of this is that he still maintains... Or does he? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He only has the one slot, currently. I'll give him the EMP grenade, though. For help dealing with the sectopod when we finally do cross paths with it. I'm gonna have to get another another war suit built. Or a few more, in fact. I'd love to be able to dismantle a couple of the exosuits now and use those cores, rip those cores out of there. We'll give Shen an exosuit. And he's going to have a medkit, obviously. And I think I'll give... give Ace the exosuit as well. I think I may have gone a little heavy there with the shredder guns. Let's see here. We've got the shredder gun, the rocket launcher, and 2 more shredder guns. Should anybody be spitting a little fire? I think I'll give Faiz the flamethrower. Do it that way. Okay, now I've still got the Wraith suit and the Spider suit that can be dished out here. However, I need to be able to assign this gear, and I think I'm going to want to give Hertz the tracer rounds. Just so that he's always hitting, or for the most part. And I still have those AP rounds as well. It would be foolish to give it to, you know what I'm gonna do? And I think I still have to dish off another medkit to someone. We'll give the medkit to Faiz, because he was front-lining it last time I had him out, and, having a rough go of it. So having him with a medkit's probably a good choice. I'll get the EMP bomb to my grenadier, so he has that extra range with it. And in fact, it may actually do a little bit more damage as well. Now I need to hand out... No, I've got that there. Alright. I guess just some AP rounds here, and I guess I'll give them to Ace. So you can bypass some armor. Alright, hopefully that's gonna do. Hopefully that will do. Do nicely. I'm feeling like I'm going out a little light on explosives, but we do have the wrist-mounted weapons. And hopefully everything will work out well enough. Oh, you know what? Oh, I didn't finish developing the Skulljack. I was thinking about getting the Skulljack onto Hoffer, so that he might have a chance to hack and take control of the sectopod. That would be incredible. That would be awesome.
Tied to the latest alien operation on an exposed transport vehicle through this area. Capturing the data from that vault is the only way we're going to slow down their project. We need to secure the surrounding area, lock down the assets, and eliminate any hostile forces left nearby.
Okay. And actually, you know, most recently I did do the squad upgrade. What's happening here? It looks like we're frozen. No, there we go. I was a little worried about that. I did recently upgrade the Gremlins to Mark III, so he may have a pretty solid chance of completing a successful takeover of the takeover protocol on the sectopod. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
I'll tell you what, we don't really have too far to travel here for 8 turns. Now, this is some sort of armored vehicle. It'd be nice if I could just kind of blast open the doors on the truck and send the gremlin in. And I'm definitely going to have to get somebody up there, though. to manually open the door. Do I have any phantoms out there? Let's see, was Faiz a phantom? Did I give that to him? No, I think I went... Yeah, I did. I went the Blade Master route. Damn it.
Moving to position. Enemy patrol on the move.
Alright, this is gonna be a tough little posse, especially if those shields get brought up.
Heading out. Heading to that location. Heading there now. Understood.
We'll have Shen come off the backside. Hopefully there are no humans over here that are gonna spot him.
Moving on target location. Moving on target location.
Now I have to wonder which way they're gonna scramble here when the shit hits the fan. I want Hertzie in a decent location that he's gonna have an angle. I need to be worried about this damn thing, really. Well, here's hoping that's gonna work. We'll keep him over there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And in fact, let's see if I can... Can he not hack the tower? Oh, I guess maybe he's not close enough right now.
Roger.
Alright, let's see if they're actually on a patrol. I have a feeling they're just stationed there. They're not going to be mobile. I do hear what sounds like a sectopod back behind this house, though. I don't know if I like the sound of that, people. Alright, well, let's have a look and see what exactly we can do with this tower, if anything.
I'll give it a shot.
I mean, it would be really cool if I could shut her down and slip down the backside of this house to try and swing around. What are we getting here? Soldier gains 1 free use of the run and gun ability. The squad gains 1 free use of the run and gun ability. And there's a 100% chance of hitting this. Not really useful right now, though. It'll be good to use it after this initial battle, as we push up towards the street. So I'm gonna save it. I will put that into effect, though. Well, I mean, I'm the only person who's gonna be able to take advantage of it, for sure, will be whoever hacks the tower. If we push our luck and risk it, I could potentially get the entire squad on a running gun. And what that means is that if you're unaware what the running gun is, it means I can make a long movement, a full movement, all the way to the yellow perimeter, and still make an attack afterwards with my primary weapon. It's a colonel-ranked skill for the, I believe, for the Rangers. Now, the question becomes, who's going to take the initial shot here? And in fact, I'm thinking that it has to be a shredder gun assault to open. Hertzie's got some fantastic numbers, and that's going to ring true regardless, with him having the high ground, with him having the tracer rounds, and with him having the superior scope. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to open things with a shredder blast from Space Cadet. I'm a little worried that I'm going to end up taking down Unfortunately, I'm not going to catch the shield bearer in there. That's really disappointing. I could try and reposition, so I have a proper angle on it.
Move into position.
Let's do that. And I'll move Ace up a level, or up a little ways here. Put Hoffer on Overwatch. Actually, first things first. I'll get an aid protocol out on Space, since I feel like he's going to be a little exposed down here.
Eyes on the prize.
Let's see, what can I do with Shen here?
Headed there now.
We'll move him up slightly.
Overwatch.
Put him on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
I think I'm gonna leave Hertz. I'm not even gonna bother putting him on Overwatch. I'll make the shot manually. Decide afterwards. Look at this. This seems to be tied into the war suit. Provide high cover to squad mates wherever you stand. Moving or attacking will cancel the effect. That's pretty cool. So he's like a mobile piece of cover now. He is both the spearhead and the shield at this point. Yes. Wonderful. Alright, I'm just going to put him on Overwatch. Wyatt is fine, and Space is going to initiate here with the shredder gun. And there we go, now everybody's caught in the blast. Let's have some fun. Let's do it! Let's tear these suckers to shreds. Alright, pretty nice hit there on the Andromedon. Definitely a nice hit on the shield bearer. Guys are dying here. Guys are dying as they scramble. That Andromedon's going to be tough to take down, though, methinks. Hopefully he doesn't draw all the fire. There we go, Shen taking a chain shot there. Look at this ambush, this is incredible. Hoffer marking the the Andromedon for death. And then comes back to dish a little to the shield bearer as well. Yes, we didn't forget about you, sir. This is fantastic. Alright. That was just complete madness, complete chaos. But I love it. It was controlled chaos, people. Alright, now at this point, I take a double shot here with old Hertzy. Followed up with a sniper round. That's a guaranteed hit as well. Will it be enough to finish off this mighty Andromedon? Damn it is. Look at that, people. That's how it's done. That was a fantastic attack. Wow. Look at these guys. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know what to think. They're clearly quite frightened at this point. I don't blame them. Alright, the sectopod's around there somewhere. At least I think that's what I'm hearing. It could be another Andromedon stomping about. Alright. Now then, who did I give the flamethrower to? Oh, my man Faiz. What am I gonna do with him? I'd love to get a little use out of that. He's got, for some reason, I can't seem to... That wouldn't be too bad a location. Take him up there. Let's see what we can do with this, if we can spit a little fire their way. I can't quite get them both. Damn, that's brutal. Well, that's just not gonna happen then. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I'm gonna go with that. You know, we've got an organic in there. It might be enough to freak out the sectoid and have him turn on the others. And at the very least, Oh, it didn't do any damage to the... Oh, that was a real botch. Okay. No damage at all to the Codex. I was hoping that we'd get the Codex, do a little bit of damage to her, and have her split up, you know. Didn't work out, though. Alright, Shen does have his rocket. Could go that route with him. Alright, let's see here. What am I going to do? We'll get space into... Hopefully that bus isn't going to go up in flames.
Here I come.
Could dish off a plasma grenade here. Remove the cover on that second sectoid. And get the... and do a little damage to him as well, hopefully. There we go, now he's caught in there. And get the code, do some damage to the Codex, and get her to split herself up. Hopefully bring her a little bit closer, one of her clones, a little bit closer to the squad. Oh, that's quite wonderful. 7 damage there, oh my god. The clone clearly feeling a little frisky, teleporting straight to the bedroom. Calling on Dr. Shen as well. Yeah, she's got a thing for the older gents. Clearly she does. Clearly she does. Anyway, I guess now it's just a matter of trying to clean them up. Who do I target, though? I guess I target the Codex.
Well, how about that?
Alright. The chemist left to act here. Whoops. Shen's still left to make an attack as well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hack with Shen. I didn't want to do it this way. Is this going to cost me an action?
Attempting infiltration.
What I want to do is I just want to be able... I want to run and gun him up there, you know? I want to get him a full movement up there to try and guarantee a hit on one of those sectoids. I don't know, I don't think we would have actually gotten the squad blitz either, had I gone that route. Although the percentage wasn't too bad. So, but anyway, now I'm hoping that he'll have a full movement, a full turn. Hopefully that didn't cost him an action. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even have a... Well, that was a complete mess. It was just completely pointless. Can I get a shot through there? No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Well,
okay,
I'll get him up there anyway. Unless he's going to run and gun next turn. Or have the ability to do it. Damn, I don't even have any sort of line of sight here with Hertz. Let's just shuffle him over there.
No problem,
in preparation maybe for next turn. We'll get him on Overwatch. And I can see that sneaky little Codex hiding away in there through that hole in the wall.
Running dry on ammo.
Alright, I think that's everybody, isn't it? Well, they're gonna get a little damage our way. I have a feeling we're probably gonna get the Black Cloud of Death on that that checkpoint tower, or this little, you know, this little building right here, because I've got a lot of guys all over that thing. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was happening. 3 guys with their weapons disabled. Shen's gonna be able to finish her off though easily enough. I'm just hoping nobody gets mind controlled by this bloody sectoid. Who's getting panicked? Who's freaking out? Who is that in there? Is that... Oh, it's Hoffer. The chemist. Come on, man. Keep her together. Now that he's got that new that new open-faced headgear on, he can truly see the horrors of war, and they were too much for him to bear. Yes, he saw that sectoid up close. Anyway, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to. Do I even bother trying to run them all out of there? I don't know. I think first things first, I will get a full revival in on Hoffer. Hertz has a nice shot here on the sectoid. Gonna be able to finish him off. I'll be able to do a little recon work with Space Cadet, get him a little closer to that armored car, and hopefully open the door without stumbling across any more baddies over there, hiding in the shadows. Now I'll finish my play here with Shen. There we go. Codex done. And I think we've probably got a pretty clean path to the truck. However,
let's move already.
Once we approach it, I have a feeling there's something else is going to reveal itself back here. Anyway, I need to focus on getting everybody out of this mess, this black cloud of death,
Position confirmed.
and get fresh reloads in for them as well.
Good to go.
You know what I'm going to do? This will be perfect. I'll post Hoffer up in here.
10-4.
And eventually I'm going to run either Space or Faiz up to open the door, and then Hoffer can just send the gremlin in from that location. It'll be a thing of beauty, people. Yes, it will. Trying to figure out what I want to do here with Ace. I guess just getting him over there. I'll reload him next time around. Well, I'm just going to get a reload in. May have seemed like a wasted move there, but get a reload in with Space Cadet. I don't want to be pushing him up and not have the ability. What happened here? Justin, what did you do? To the back of this truck? There goes our hiding spot, sir. I have no doubt it was Space had something to do with it. Clearly one of his explosives accidentally detonated and sent the back of the bus here sky high. The camper, or whatever the hell it is. Unbelievable. Alright, Ace needs a reload. That was ridiculous. Look at this mess now. This is so stupid. Oh, anyway. We'll get Space up here. Have a feeling we're going to uncover an enemy, though. There it is. Unbelievable. Look at him. Is he just tearing right through the house? He is. Look at this mess. Alright, I need to open the door.
Objective sighted.
And then I need to get Space into some hiding or something.
We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Yeah, I need to get Space into hiding. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get this Haywire protocol in the sectopod. I probably should have tried this before actually moving Space out of the way there, out of the area, because I may have been able to use him to dish off some damage the shield bearer's way. This isn't really a great percentage chance, 52%, just to shut the damn thing down. What I'm gonna have to do, we're gonna leave that for the time being. Who's got the EMP bomb? I'd want to get the EMP grenade in there first and hopefully weaken its defenses against any type of hostile takeover, right? With the gremlin drone. And it is actually Space Cadet who's got the grenade, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I need to get on Hoffer here and figure out exactly what I'm going to do with him. He's in a bad way here. I'm hoping that, well, Hopefully he'll have some decent enough cover over here. I'm a little worried, though. My main concern is making sure that he's got line of sight on that right there. So maybe I'll do the hack first.
System infiltration in progress.
Hopefully he'll still have a move after this hack is complete. He should. Alright, recover a mission lead on an alien facility at 81%. And that's what I'm definitely going to go with here. Can he get it? Yes, we've got success. Wonderful. Barely skated that one in.
Got it. Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really worried about this bus going up in flames, you know, when that sectopod comes tearing down this wall. But I don't really have many other choices here. As far as decent cover goes for the chemist. So I guess right there is going to have to do it. I don't know what this Chesterfield is made out of.
Problem, boss.
Hopefully it's lead lined, lead lined or something. Save Ace's ass. Hopefully, I'm really curious to see who the sectopod is going to target. You know, going to prioritize when he comes through that wall. And make no mistake, he will be coming through it. I have no doubt about it.
I'm going.
You know what I could do here? Maybe the smart move is just simply draw the sectopod out. You know, right out into the heart here of the street of this crossroads, and then have him completely exposed. I'm gonna do that, in fact. I'm gonna try it anyway. Hopefully Faiz is gonna be okay sitting there. I'm taking a chance with that, I think. And we'll get the doctor up slightly. Does anybody need a quick fix? A little health or anything?
Well, if you say so.
Aid protocol on Hoffer. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So the shield bearer is probably going to dish off the shield onto everybody. That's going to be the extent of his turn, unless the mimic beacon gets his attention, which it may very well do. That was a nice hit. Wow, a nice clean hit there with from Faiz.
Armor still holding.
But yeah, the sectopod's going to wipe this mimic beacon off. Oh damn! It stood up to it. That's one wily mimic beacon, let me tell you. Damn. Alright, well, the stun lance is definitely gonna come in and finish it off. And that'll allow the shield bearer to still get the shield down. Or that's what I would expect from it anyway. I don't know what he's doing. No, he's taking the high ground. I guess the stun lancer had to make 2 full moves just to get to that location. Alright, now at this point, here we go. Here we go. Here's the plan. Where is my man Space Cadet with his EMP blast? We're going to start with that right there. Now, that's going to actually do... What's that going to do? That's going to do probably 8 damage or something like that, isn't it? 12 damage, a crippling blow on the creature. And at this point, I could probably just hack defense decreased. Alright. So I've got the option here to do it. To run the Haywire protocol. I don't know if I'd want to be doing it with... well, he'd probably be the stronger hacker of the two. But because he's so close to the stun lancer, I may use him. Now, at this point, I don't necessarily have to take control of the sectopod, but I'd like to take a look at the actual percentages here with Ace, you know. If I could get control of it for a turn, if I get some sort of bonus for hacking into it as well, it may be worth it to go this route. But I can easily finish him off now with a combat protocol or two. Alright, so we're only at 28% here for the complete enemy control. Only at 56% for the shutdown. And there are no bonuses attached to this, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Damn. I wonder if Justin's would be better. No matter, though. No matter. It's going to be a combat protocol from the Ace Man. For 10 or 11 damage. Is that not incredible, or what? I sense a promotion in the works here. I sense a promotion in the works here for Ace-tacular. The Tactical Ace. That's awesome. That's a big old hit. Oh, and he dropped a big old supply of goodies as well. Hopefully. Hopefully there's a bunch of stuff there. What's down there? I see one thing. I see two things. I'll have to get in there and check it out. Alright, Hertzie gonna take a quick shot. Actually, we're gonna do a double shot here. We'll go lightning hands to open. How much damage did that do? And actually, I should just be able to finish him right off here with this snipe. It should all go well. Alright, now that leaves Hoffer open to run in here and pick up this loot. Although I have to be careful, we do still have the shield bearer up there.
Good copy, moving on target. I'm on fire here!
Damn it. Alright, we got a core, that's wonderful, and the superior repeater. And the chemist is ablaze.
Got it!
Fantastic. Alright, we'll get him over there.
Understood. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
We do have a shot up here. That's pretty nice. Not much of one though, unfortunately. Well, it did a little bit of damage. He does have that stock on there, doesn't he?
Negative damage.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to... We'll get the doctor up slightly. And, now what is it I'm trying to do here? Is it a heal, or is it gonna be like a stabilize or something? Oh, I could do a running gun blitz with him. Okay, so the ability just comes into his list of abilities. I had just missed it. All right, yeah, we'll get a heal in on the chemist, though I don't want him burning alive over here. Why would you run through the flames in the first place, Justin? What are you thinking there, fella? What are you thinking? What were you thinking with that move? All right. I really wasn't expecting the shield bearer to push up. I mean, he's got a pretty decent position up there. Had I known he was going to push up, I probably would have put Faiz on Overwatch, you know, and done it that way, rather than take that low percentage shot with him. But no matter, you know. He's basically as good as done at this point.
Back in.
I can't believe Justin can't peek around the corner and see this guy. Is that not something? And Space can't get a shot on him either. How ridiculous is that?
I'm going.
That was such just a rushed shot. I didn't even see the percentage before I hit the button. I was expecting a little bit better than 40% though. Anyway. Oh, I was really counting on Hertz having a round in the clip there. I was counting on him to do a little damage, and then I was just going to run Faiz right in there. Do a little hacking and slashing. A little slicing and dicing. Hoffer's basically useless right now, since he had to reload. Unless it's the door that's blocking his line of sight. Let's close that up. No, that wasn't doing anything. Alright, I guess my other option is just to run Space around here.
Here I come.
We'll do a little damage with Space. Couple bars shredded. We get 4 damage in, and that really does leave him exposed for a nice little hack and slash from the Blade Master. Only 76% on a very roundabout path here. I don't know about this. Let's go for it though. See what happens. Look at the shield. Look at the shield bearer. You clearly telegraphed your approach here, Faiz. He saw you coming a mile away. He saw your little your plan. He read your mind. He saw your little dipsy doodle and loop to loop and everything you had planned there. The mighty Blade Master. His tactics are well known, yes. They strike fear in the hearts of men and aliens alike. Anyway, excellent. Everybody coming back healthy. Well, no. Everybody coming back alive. Everybody, well, 5 coming back healthy, so that's nice to see. And, you know, we took care of business there pretty quickly, when you think about it. 7 turns. And there you have it. What do we get? What do we get in a scientist out of that? We managed to shut down the alien cipher, I think is what it was. Or no, was it... I can't even remember now at this point. Isn't that terrible? I don't know what we went with. I guess we're going to find out here soon enough. I just got my mind, my thoughts, they got lost in the battle. Yes. I got all wrapped up in it. I can't even remember what we were fighting for anymore. Isn't that true? Isn't that true about war? You know? Can't even remember what we were fighting for anymore. It was clearly something, though. You know? It was clearly something. Anyway. I'm hoping we got a couple of promotions there. I wasn't really paying too close attention to it. Some good moments, though, I have to admit. Especially the just the complete decimation of that sectopod by my, you know, well, from the my grenadier and my hackers going to town. That combat protocol with the Gremlin Mark III is deadly to those suckers now. 10 to 11 damage. Damn. Bypassing the armor and everything.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
And no promotions, unfortunately. I'm really disappointed. I thought at the very least I'd get 1. Anyway, how's everybody shaping up here? We see the Colonel's number is about to hit the half-century mark here in kills. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, considering he's intended to be a field medic, you know, and he still has the time. It's because he's the man who never misses. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Because I use him, he's like my cleanup, right? Anyway, we got a Codex Brain. We got a facility lead. That's fantastic. That was off the hack bonus. We got the hair trigger, the Illyrium core, the superior repeater. Wonderful. I'll be able to build another war suit, which is clearly taking priority now at this point. Because it's looking pretty badass. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And I think that's it. Alright, our forces recently uncovered information that could lead us to the location of one of Advent's remote facilities if we can successfully decrypt it, so it has to be studied. Okay. That's fine.
You have done an outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
Alright, so that's right, I went after the engineer, didn't I? I made the poor choice with regards to the dark event that I passed up on. Which is, I think, the one that has gotten through, had something to do with increasing my intel costs now for the month once it gets initiated. So I'm going to be in a mad dash to get to that next black site and get that region unlocked before the dark events are initiated. The alloy padding has been shut down, though, and we got ourselves an engineer, which is going to come in handy. Sophie Ulrich here. You can see the intel is low. We're being alerted to it. Intel at 24. Wow. But I did need the engineer, either for, you know, well, most likely for the power relay. That's where she's gonna go. For the time being. But we'll get to that next episode. I'm gonna wrap things here. Appreciate y'all stopping in for this one. I hope you had a good time. It was a pretty solid mission. A good performance there from the squad. But yeah, hope you'll tune in next time. But of course, and as always, until then, remember why it hurts. Later.